We're here at the Bulletproof Regional. We have our champion of the tournament. What is your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Ming Lam, and I got first place at the Brooklyn Regionals. Only undefeated in the entire tournament.
And what was your the deck you played?
Shaddoll Dino.
Shaddoll Dino?
Yes.
All right, so can you show us your build?
So for the monsters, I played a triple Overraptor. Fun fact, on round 9, I actually got deck checked, and I accidentally crossed this out on my deck list by accident, and I forgot to cross out this card, Ghost Spells, which I should have been crossed out. So in the end, I got a game lost. So I got the first game, and the second game I lost, and the third game I ended up having to play with Ghost Spells. But I still got the game without the Overraptors, so you know, that says a lot. For more monsters, miscellaneous basically makes your dinos invincible during main phase 1. So you know, it's really good like that, and it recurs a lot of stuff. And there's a little combo where you could banish this card, and sometimes I would send this, send Giant Rex, and then banish 2, just summon this, and then this would die at the end phase and summon Pankratops, and that would be like a little interruption on their turn. So it's really good like that. That's why miscellaneous is insane. The 1-ofs are just 1-1 Giant Rex. It's really good. The 1, because I don't want to see more. I don't want to see it in my hand. He's one of the bricks. You do not want to draw this card, but you want to pop it off Lost World or Special from Miscellaneous. Then this one, also another brick, but I send this off Shaddoll Fusion. And this searches for double evolution pill. And yeah, I don't want to see this, but I want to send it.
All right.
The 1-ofs. I don't know. And then run triple Ultra Conductor. This was insane. Every time I drew this, essentially was it. This card like won me so many games. You absolutely need 3. So I feel like hard drawing it is not bad. I think that by doing that, you have 1 less search from Overraptor, which can help you, do other plays and stuff like that.
And is that it for the Dino Engine for the deck?
Yeah, that's it for. Oh no, there's a triple Pankratops.
Okay, yeah,
this
right.
card's insane because like there was like a little combo where it was like, I guess if you have, you could summon like 2 at one time. I guess I'll just show you afterwards.
Pankratops is so free.
So it's really insane. You can just attack and pop, and then you can summon off PC. Yeah, that's all the dinos really.
Okay, so that's the entire Dino Engine for the deck. Now for the Shaddoll Engine?
No, just hand traps.
Oh, hand trap, okay.
Triple Ash, just one of the best hand traps you can possibly play in this game right now. Another one, this is like a little tech choice, I guess. Triple DD Crow. This card was crazy. I played 4 Orcus, 4 Thunder Dragons, then 1 Cybers. But then this Crow would always do work, especially when you send off Armageddon. I would take down Harp Horror, and then there'd be like pass sometimes. So that's how I was able to scoop a lot of games with DD Crow like that. The engine, Shaddoll Engine, just run 2. The one thing I would change Beast. I don't think this is worth playing actually. I like it, sure, but it kind of breaks, and I feel like Gizmek would have done a lot more work. The reason why I didn't play with Gizmek is I was playing before is because my friend needed to borrow it, so he just gave it to me, and I just ended up just switching in because I didn't think it would do too much anyways.
Okay, so you're feeling like he's not really working in the deck.
I mean,
right?
he's good, but I think Gizmek's better because you can finish the game, you can special summon on during battle phase and attack, so it's really good like that.
Okay.
That's all the monsters. It's like 23.
Alright, so now for the spell lineup?
Yeah, Extravagance. You absolutely need to play this for this deck. I think this card is literally the only draw power you have in your deck, essentially. And this card helps you just grind and just do you get a lot of resources in your hand and do a lot of things. So it's insane.
Alright.
3 Shaddoll Fusion. This card's crazy as well. Wind up, and this is one card is instantly wind up, pop a spell or trap or Floodgate, and then Ultimate Conductor Tyranno or Pankratops. So this card is nuts. Then I also main deck triple Super Poly. This card was crazy. While my round 9 game when I didn't have Overraptor, I just Super Poly his monsters to attack the game. 3 also think it's mandatory to search Overraptor as soon as possible.
Especially because you're running so many dinos, you definitely want to get them out as soon as possible.
Yeah, sometimes search Miscellaneous too. Really good. Lost World. So Lost World is actually one of the goodest, one of the best field spells you could possibly play right now. I think this card stops targeting. it stops, and so it stops impermanence. I remember my opponent had set like 2 impermanences, but I activate Lost World, and then I summon Overraptor, and it's like chain link 1, chain link 2. So he had a token, so he couldn't target anything except the token. So that really helped me build my plays. This helped me get access to also Overraptor, because I could like normal summon a Dino, and if I have this on board, special summon token on their field, go into battle phase, attack the token, and then Lost World protect it by popping Petit Pteranodon, and that would special summon Overraptor, and that would continue my play. So I'm a rank 4 instantly. Yeah, so it's insane. That's it. No, sorry. And then 2 W vote. You don't need 3. That's too much. 2's enough. And just the 1 foolish better. 18 spells, so 41 cards in the main.
Now for the
because I played Extravagance, I gotta play the triple window. Triple window was absolute. I banished 2 several times, so the 3rd one really came in. Triple Starving Venom, that's also necessary. Extravagance, banish 6 by 15. So, I want to make sure I maximize so I don't banish all 3. Pentastag, and I actually never used this at all, but I think this helps out in niche situations. This card is really good. It does piercing damage when you're linked to it, so Ultimate Conductor, so we'll be under it, and you would attack for piercing. The only links I run. 2 Dwellers, 2 Dolka. These are really, really good. Dolka is like a strike, but it's not once per turn, so it's like 2 times. And then this card stops Orcus instantly. I remember he made me go first. I made Dweller, and then I summoned Petit off Miscellaneous, and it died. And then special summoned, and then special summoned Pankratops, and I had Dweller and Pankratops, and I just activated on the standby phase Dweller, and then he just passed, and then I just OTK'd him next turn.
So just he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, this card got me so many wins. Actually, round 9, first game, I actually just did this, and I just couldn't play at all.
Wow.
It was insane. Just 1 Lagia, just because it's like a judgment, and sometimes you need it, I guess. I might cut this, actually. I might put in a 3rd Dolka or this one. This card is okay. Douglas is really good, because you could, let's say all your monsters are face up, like your opponent. You could activate Douglas, and then he would make your Ultimate Conductor by 7,000 attack, and he would attack everything. So that's just like a pseudo Boral Sword almost. And also you can draw 2. This card's insane. I think it's really good. This card really helped a lot against back row, and it's so easy to make rank 4s in this deck. It shouldn't be a problem. So that's a 15 card extra deck.
And just a quick question. I realized you're playing fusions, obviously, because your deck revolves around it, but what about links? I only noticed you run 2 link monsters.
So this deck does so well in OTKing, just stopping your opponent. All you need is really the rank 4 toolbox. That's all you need. Because essentially Miscellaneous banishing Giant Rex is always most cases like rank 4, and you always run like rank 4s. There's so many easy ways to make just the rank 4, the link XYZ. So yeah, sir. That's why I don't run too many links. They're not that important, I think. For example, it's very hard to make Boral Sword. It's like you would sacrifice your entire hand almost just to make it. It's just not worth it. I'd rather OTK or stop my opponent in this place and just kill him with Tyranno. Because Tyranno is very good. So
just overall in your build, you don't feel that running link monsters more than those 2 are necessary.
Not important. It's not important at all. You do not need link monsters for this deck. The only reason why you would probably need it is to link away Starving Venom if you want to get rid of it and make it rank 4. That's why Pentastags do.
Okay.
And, or pop back row, which is...
All right, so
you don't need, the links I chose don't need to sacrifice, resources for something that you could easily have done yourself. Side deck, triple Silent Grave. This card is crazy. Just activate this, and they don't have Babel, basically a hit. 3 Lancia. This card, I drew it twice during my game 3 of round 9, and I couldn't do anything. So, yeah, it's really good for every deck almost. Orcus and Thunder, pretty much. This is the main percentage. Impermanence. The reason why I don't main this because it's not a monster for double Evo to use. So I just put it in the side. If you can go first, I'll just put this in.
In the case you would need that card, then it's there, but generally you're not running it in the main deck.
Right. And then 3 Twin Twisters, and then 3 Cosmic for back row. I just hate back row.
Fair enough.
So I don't run Red Reboot because I feel like sometimes it doesn't help because you let your opponent get a trap plus you take 4,000, and I feel like that's just not worth it. And sometimes I can't kill him that turn. Then what? You just basically give your opponent an advantage for next turn. You know what I mean? So that's why I like these cards because these cards not only do they out stuff, but they don't like completely give your opponent an advantage or anything like that. This card for the Twin Twister sometimes helps, Giant Rex or something like that. You know, it helps once in a while. Like against Ultrageist, these came in pretty good. Twin Twister especially.
So just would you consider this deck anti-meta?
Yeah, I think this deck is like the perfect out to Orcus essentially. Not only does Miscellaneous stop Ding from coming back, but it stops like Crescendo. Yeah, so like it's really good like that. And basically because of Miscellaneous Saurus, you could normal so Overraptor, then make the toolbox Dolka or I don't know, like Dolka or Fist Dweller, and essentially they cannot play anymore.
So the deck runs really well against Orcus. How do you feel about the deck against other, top meta decks?
The hardest deck absolutely was Ultrageist. I think that was the biggest struggle I played. Like that was the one where it was like down to the it was 50-50 at game 3.
But overall came out on top.
Right. Yeah. He ended up like both of his the one that negates an attack and his multi-figure in the grave. So I had Ultimate Conductor on board, and he had he took 35 already from Ultimate Conductor, so he was at 45, and I just attacked everything. And he had 3 monsters. He didn't scoop them up. Yeah.
And what about Thunder Dragons as well?
Oh, that was actually like definitely one of the easier matchups.
Really?
Yeah, because you don't. First of all, like Fossil, like Lost World and Overraptor, you do not need. Like you don't need to search. You don't like need to search. In most cases, the ones I played today, like they're once you like land see them, they're like, okay, I guess make one Colossus pass, and like it's just so good. And it's just and he played 3 Tyrannos, so the chance of you not and then like 2 like double evos, the chance of you not drawing it plus extravagance, it's pretty slim. It's just such a good it's just really good.
So based off of the top 5 meta decks, how do you think this deck does against those? Or like, let's say...
This deck strip murders. I think I 2-0'd almost all my Orcus matchups, and I also 2-0'd almost all my Thunder Dragon matchups. I went 2-1 on one Orcus deck, but everything else was 2-0 to everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't that much of a struggle, except that like one match, and then like Ultrageist. That was pretty much it. Yeah, that was it.
Besides Ultrageist, where do you think the deck struggled in matchups?
Back row heavy decks by far. Subterra is going to be a nightmare to play against. Absolutely. Oh wait, then again, you have Miscellaneous Sword solves a lot of problems. I think it solves a lot of the problems of the deck before. Now it makes it like invincible in like main phase 1. You just make a random toolbox, just start sending everything away. Make Panker Tops and just it's insane.
All right. Do you have any final comments and thoughts or anything you want to say?
Yeah, this deck is crazy, and I highly suggest people play this to beat Orcus or Thunder, just the meta in general. This deck is just obscene. I would say, it's so good. It's so good.
All right, man. I appreciate the interview. Thank you so much, and congrats again.
No problem.
All right. Have a good night.